shows a month, 20 shows a month, till you tired, you got bags under your eyes, but you still working out, and ain't getting paid. I was getting paid $3,500 to $5,000 a show, and I never saw a dime. Yeah. My name was on banners. My name was on, performing live, LKOK with the song, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh shit, I'm on the banner now. It's go time. I'm performing one artist up before Ludacris, before B.O.B., before Akon, before Trey Songz, before this person, that person. I'm the artist that go on right before they go on. I'm not the fourth or fifth artist. I'm that artist that goes on right before they get the crowd hyped to see the artist. You feel me? So I'm getting paid good, but I haven't seen any of this. Years. These are years. Years. But I got the diamond earrings. I got the necklace. I got a driver. I got all the clothes and stuff. Didn't see a dime. The money I made from training. Okay. Next day, we're going where Will Smith recorded Welcome to Miami. Welcome to the Fountain Blue. Fountain Blue. It's a big, big old party. Only industry people. Only industry people coming in, right? To this party. You can't have your head gotta be on straight. She's prepping me. You're gonna see some people you've never seen before. You're gonna see people you've seen only on TV. I need you to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm him, you know. We pull up. You feel me? We pull up. She get out the car. The driver's like, all right, now, keep your head right. Hey, be smart. Okay. I got it, dog. Why y'all acting like this a big deal, man? I'm going to sign this shit. We finna be famous and finna da-da-da-da. I'm finna be on TV. So I'm shining, bro. Look. I'm feeling good. I'm that guy, boy. I'm feeling like I'm on top of the world. I know my songs are good. I know the quality is crazy. I look good. Got the abs, got the muscles, the hair trimmed on point. I'm that guy. Feel me? So we walk in. You got the little lights. You know how the lights be? Lights. I'm like, oh, shoot, they got the red carpet. I'm like, boy, look, boy, I'm here. Oh, here. As I'm walking up, you see, we get out of the car, but you see other people getting out of the car. You see all the lights and stuff. People taking pictures of me and my manager and all this stuff, you know. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm really, you know, I'm here. You feel me? So we walk in, and it almost seemed like the party jumping, but it almost seemed like everybody looking at me, like everybody looking at us, like, who is this black dude walking in with this white lady with all these diamonds and shining? Who are they? So everybody trying to see who we are. You know, they coming up to us, da-da-da. But I see Ludacris. Hey, these are alleged, so I don't want no Ludacris. I see all these artists. You know what I'm saying? And these are artists before they was real famous. Like Ludacris wasn't acting back then. Like none of that. So I think I seen Tyrese. All these guys. Just think, when these artists think of Fountain Blue in Miami, they'll remember this. Well, they might not remember it because it's been so long ago, and they've been through so much. But I ain't been through all the stuff that they going through because they still going through it. So I got a good memory. So anyway, I'm walking in and I see all these models, actors, rappers, comedians, NBA people, you know, baseball, basketball, all this. And I'm in there shining. I'm mingling with people. We talking. You know, my manager, her mouth is good, bro. So she doing all the talking for me, talking about my new song. You know, and people, this is the thing that I wasn't cool with because I'll tell y'all this, like growing up, I didn't have a dad that loved on me like that. Like I didn't have a dad that hugged me and kissed me and tell me I love you and all this stuff. So men touching you was a no-go. Like I didn't have a man. I wasn't used to people touching me, like especially men. Like my mom would kiss me on the cheek or something like that, but I wasn't used to men touching you. And then my body was so fit that guys would come up and, you know, shake her hand and I'd be like, oh man, wow, you look good. And the dudes, hey man, wow, you look, you know, my arms and stuff like that. I'm like, nigga, stop touching me, you know, but you can't do that. You gotta, she prepped me for this. Just keep a cool head. Cause she knew I had kind of like an attitude and I ain't like people touching me. You feel me? So I'm like, hey, yeah, I work out, you know, I do this. It's like, man, what workout plan you on? They touch me and you see a dude touching your chest. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, nigga, get up off me. Don't be touching me like that. But you gotta play it cool. Cause I'm finna go sign this deal and da-da-da. So anyway, she like, hey, in 30 minutes, you're gonna meet blah, blah, blah. I can't say the name of the person because they going through some shit, some big stuff. And I don't want to allegedly, and I don't want to say no names, but the person that I'm gonna meet in a little bit, had a wife at the time. Don't know if they're still married or whatever, but had a wife at the time. And remember when I told y'all the women ran things? The guys were just the money or whatever. So anyway, so she said, 30 minutes, it's showtime. We're gonna da-da-da. Remember when I told you, do not come out without that deal, whatever. So I was like, man, we got this. We about to run it up. She's like, remember everything I've done for you? I say, bet, I got you. I love you. You love me, blah, blah. So I'm looking good. I'm feeling good and everything. And then I see the driver come in. He's like, hey, come here. It's time for you to go do your thing, bro. Let's go do it. So he took me away from her. So she mingling, bro. I swear she was talking to the girl from Pretty Woman? The girl from The Woman in Red, or Pretty Woman or whatever. I can't remember her name, but I know she was talking to that lady. That was her. Can't remember her name. You guys would know. So, anyway, so the driver dude, he said, hey, that room right there. He said, that's the room right there. You gonna go in there. And bro, in this place, there was like 4 or 5 rooms, conference room. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, the third one was the room I was going to go to. He said, hey, that room right there, like 303 or whatever. I said, what I'm supposed to do? He said, hey, just go in there and sign your deal. He said, blah, blah, blah in there. Go sign your deal. I was like, what? Is that it? Bad. I said, you going to be right here? He said, yeah, I'll be here when you get in. He said, no, I'm actually be in the car. He said, when you come out, your manager will be here. I said, all right, cool. So I open the door or whatever and I go in. Next thing you know, they clapping. I see a man, a woman, and like a drink person, like to pour your drinks, butler or something like that, right? So I'm like, God damn, I thought it was going to be probably like 10, 15 people up in this thing. But I see the A&R dude and I see this beautiful white lady. Beautiful. She older than me. And he just looked like a normal white dude, older dude, but you know what I'm saying? Normal. You know how white dudes with money look. And the butler there looked like a slave, like a butler, towel, all this shit, right? So I walk a long table like this. He's sitting at the head of the table. She's sitting next to him over there, and my chair is over here to pull out over here. They was like, oh, well, we've been watching you. You've done an excellent job. Your manager gave us everything about you. We so appreciative of you wanting to join our label. We just want to know if you really are in this 100%. And I was like, man, look, I've been wanting to do this all my life. My family's been waiting. I can't wait to tell my family. I can't wait to put my mom in the house. My brother and them, they're in Titusville. I want to give them everything. I just want to show them that one of us made it. They say, yeah, well, that's what we're going to do for you. Da, da, da. You know, we want to invite you to our record label. We have your song. We want to put it out. We're going to put so much behind it. And then the lady was like, she was like, yeah, I just love your music. She said, you look so good. She said, and then she started talking. She's like, hey, where do you get your earrings? And I said, yeah, my manager gave them. She said, do you know what store she got them from? I was like, nah, I don't know. Da, da, da. She said, they're beautiful. So rich people know real stuff. They know if it's fake. They know if it's real because they deal with it every day. So anyway, he was like, yeah, man, we're going to sign this deal. But before we sign this deal, there's a couple things we need to talk about. This is what our company is about. This is how we run things. It's what we do. You're the epitome of what we're trying to do. We've been watching you. We saw you at this showcase. So they named like 3 showcases, man, that I was at. And they named them and then say, yeah, we love when you took your shirt off. We love when you did this. We love when you interacted with the crowd. Like they really playing me, you know what I'm saying? Like they really boosting my head up and stuff like that. And we got posters ready to go. We got to hit one button and your street team is ready and all this stuff. And I'm like, God damn, I'm about to blow up all the niggas. You feel me? Like that. And they said, they was like, hey, but, we really want to know that you really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be here if I couldn't be here. Da, da, da. Well, the guy was like, well, first I want to tell you, we love you and we want you. We want you to be a part of blah, blah records, you know? And I was like, I really appreciate it. He was like, but my wife wants you. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And he was like, yeah, and I want you, you know? And I was like, hey man, I really appreciate, you know, that. He said, well, I'm telling you, can we have you? I was like, hey, what do I sign? He was like, no, listen, my wife wants you. And I was like, what do you mean your wife wants me? He's like, my wife wants you. I'm allowing her to have you. She wants you and I want you. And I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? What do I sign? And he's like, sexually, we want you. And I was like, I don't get it. What are you talking about? Are we signing or not? He was like, I want my wife to have you, and then I would like to have you. And I was like, hey man, look, I just wanted to sign a thing. They was like, hold, didn't your manager tell you what's going on? We talked to her already. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, look, you're not getting it. She should have prepped you for this. We don't have time. Da da da. I was like, I don't know what's going on. It was like, hey, get him out of here. So the butler rushed me out. And when I walked out the door, my manager was there, almost like she was listening to the door, right? And I was like, did she say you signed the deal? I was like, no, they wanted to have sex with me. The lady told me, she was like, what do you mean you didn't sign the deal? Like she didn't hear me say they wanted to have sex with me, you know? And I say, no, they wanted to have sex with me. And the guy told me she said, so what? I told you not to come out here till you signed the deal. Do you know what? And she just went off on me. Do you know what I've done for you? Do you know how much I've spent on you? How much money I did this and all that? Da, da, da. And she grabbed the necklace off my neck and ripped it and popped my neck, yanked my neck and popped the necklace off my neck. And I'm shocked. This person that loved me, this person that gave me everything, this person that had my best interests at heart, this person that put me first, turned into an evil demon because I didn't have sex with people to get a record deal. Like, who knows? I probably would have fucked the lady, but this dude told me he want me too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I would. I don't know if I would have did it, but I was just surprised that these older people was trying to have sex with me. I was like, y'all old white folks, y'all like me? What do y'all like about me? Like, why do y'all want me? I just want to rap. I just want to be famous. I just want to take care of my house, my family. Like, why do y'all want me? You know, type thing. And they don't want to hear that. You're supposed to be prepped and ready. Like, they ain't got time for that. They on to the next. They ain't got time. So anyways, Nat said, go to the car. You're going home tomorrow. I was like, going home? I live here. You're going home tomorrow. So I'm like, what the in an instant, my life changed. In an instant. Because I wouldn't have sex with an old white lady and let an old white man have sex with me. My life changed. So I go to the car. The driver is at the car with the door open. He shut the door. And I could see him shaking his head right there. He shut the door and he's driving me. And I'm pissed. I'm mad because I'm confused. I'm confused, bruh. And we driving. We got like a 20, 30-minute drive. And he said, "You all right, dog?" And I'm like, "I guess." He's like, "So you ain't do it, huh?" And I'm like, "What you talking about?" He say, "So you ain't do it, huh?" He say, "Man, I'm proud of you." I said, "What you talking about, man? I ain't signed my deal." He say, "Nah, fuck that deal." He say, "They was trying to fuck you, man." He say, "You number 5. What? I was like, "What? Bro, you ain't the first person I drove around and that did this." He say, "You number 5 and you the only one that ain't take the deal." He say, "The other 4 famous already. The other 4 people I used to drive, I don't see them no more. They're famous. I see them on TV." He say, "But you ain't get fucked." And I'm blowed. I'm like, "I'm number 5. He say, "You number 5, bro." He say, "But you a real one." He say, "Man, whatever you do with your life, man, I know you're going to be successful. Just keep your head up and just keep being who you are, man." He said, "Even if you don't make it through the music." I said, "Nah, I'm going to make it." He said, "Hey, you probably fucked your chance up. But even if you don't make it to the music, you're going to be successful in some form or fashion." The next day, ain't nobody come back to the condo. She sent him for me. She said, "Pack all his stuff." He got a ticket all the way already to the airport. I need him out of there. Take him to the airport. I was refused. I was like, "I ain't going nowhere." Da da da. He said, "Bro, just go, dog. Just come, get in the car. Let's go, and you can deal with this later. But right now, you need to get out of this situation. You need to get out of this." It's like, "Bro, I ain't got nowhere." He say, you saved some money for the training thing." I'm like, yeah, I did. He's like, "Bro, get you a little apartment, man, and deal with this later. But you got to leave here right now, bro. I done seen this thing go another way. You need to just go." And that's what I did, man. I got on a plane. He took me to the airport, dropped me off, shook my hand. And I got on the airplane and came back to Tampa. And that was the day that I learned that all the guys that were famous before me, that went through the same train that I went through, the same little hoop that I went through, that I've seen on my little journey, took the deal. They took the deal. I don't regret not taking the deal, but I regret wasting my time. I regret not making the connections and being stuck up and being a freaking person who thought they was all that and didn't take advantage of the connections that I was making. Pitbull, all these guys. Because that was my backup plan. God was putting them in front of me. He was putting these people in front of me to try to make these connections, but my head was so big, I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I thought this person had my best interest at heart. So now when you see all these people talking about they trying to turn you gay, you gotta give up the butt to get famous, you gotta do. From my eyes, it's true because I dealt with it. It's true because I dealt with it. I experienced it. This is the first time I'm ever telling this story, but it's going to be in my book, Drop Down and Give Me 20. And the book's going all the way from my training, all the way to the music, to that situation, to after that situation. But I just felt I should tell this story because it's all coming out now anyway. I was scared to tell it because I figured nobody would believe me, but now it's all coming out. People are definitely going to believe me because they're going to remember these situations and they're going to relate to it. My wife been telling me to tell my story for years, man, but I just been sitting on it. I just ain't want that part to get out. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't know everybody in the industry was like that. I didn't know everybody had to do that to make it. Everybody who made it, who did that, they know what I'm talking about. They know what they have to do. You hear Cat Williams talking about it's those doors you go through. I seen them doors, man. I walked through one. And I made a decision that changed my life. You know, I'm living a good life now, but man, those doors could change your life. You got to decide if you're willing to give up your manhood, if you're willing to give up your soul for that, though. Are you willing to give up your soul to be famous? Are you willing to give up your man virginity to take care of your family, to be successful? That's a question you need to ask yourself if you're thinking about being a rapper, dancer, singer, actor. Because there's people in the higher up positions that they were put through those positions. They were put in those positions. They had to give up the butt, give up sex. So why wouldn't they want it from you? They're not going to let you make it easy. They're not going to make it easy on you if they had to go through that. You was groomed just like they were groomed. And then they're going to keep grooming the next person, the next person, the next person until they find that one person who want to take the drugs, who want to smoke, who want to drink, who want to sign this deal, who want to give up their soul, who want to give up the sex. But anyway, man, that's my story. My first time telling it in years, man. I hope it helps somebody. I hope it inspires somebody. And I want you guys to go to Mr. Said It, subscribe, like, comment, click the notification bell so you know when I do put up content. Right now, my leg is injured, man. My quad is messed up, so I can't get out and do the backyard fishing right now, but I'm going to be doing therapy and get an MRI on it and see what's wrong so we can get back out there. But just know, no matter what happened, no matter what we go through, if you don't remember anything I ever say, always remember this. Love you.